What is going on, everybody? It's MrAeroHD here. We are here in Forza Horizon 3 for another episode of Drift That Spot. We are currently at the airport, the Redstone Airport. Not that there's really any other airport in the game, as far as I know. Up in the outback, the upper left corner of the map. We are at about this little road right here, if you want to fast travel to it. And I will be showing you two sections today. It's basically the same section, but you can do it a little bit differently. In a few ways. So right now we are going to be coming at it in the reverse way, and I'm doing this in my AE86 quote unquote missile car, just so I can show you guys that this can be done fairly easily in a low power vehicle. So there's no like 50 roll or anything. There's no like 50 roll or anything. Again, you can just like figure it out yourself. There's a couple ways of doing this, but this is there's like two fun ways. So is you can either come through the way I am now, which is, you know, over here, and then into this corner here, or you can come that way and then make it a little S. So we're going to go both ways. Giggity. So this way, there's an opportunity for a big entry here, big entry. If you pull it off right, you can do backwards entry and be able to carry your momentum. And then you go into the hangar here. This part's the same regardless of what direction you go. You can try going that way, but I don't like it as much as going this way. I'll show you guys that one as well. Transition here. You can tag these boxes or these skids or pallets or whatever you want to call them, or this crate. It doesn't really affect you too much, so, you know, don't be shy. And then the best part about this whole section is coming out here. There is a wall tap, and you can kind of glide along it if you want to, or you can just like boop, you can just like nick it. And then this is where it kind of gets really tricky is you have to kind of like open the arc of your corner, which is kind of hard to do. Oh, that's a plane. Try not to hit these barrels. They will kind of screw you up, but it really doesn't matter. And then you can either loop around and exit really wide, or you can switch back and exit this way. The way I do this section when I'm tuning or practicing or whatever is I'll start on one of the sides, you know, and I'll go through, go through really quick. Oh my god, look at me go. And then I will turn around and go this way, and then I will turn around, you know, and go through and go exit going that way. So basically it's like a little bit different every time. The best way to do it too, if you want to go the other way, again, there is two ways to do it, is you come around here, hold it out wide, you do your wall tap or your wall drag, and then you're in nice and tight, come up wider than this crate, then you can go for another wall tap or whatever you want. And then you got to stretch it and come around this corner. So I will show you guys a run with that, but that's not how I like to do this section whatsoever. I'll show you the two ways that I like to do it first. And here we go. Just throw on as much speed as you can. Big angle. Another cool thing too is that there's not a lot of traffic here, especially inside the hangar. So there's not a lot of drive-atar interference, especially if you're online. You're really not going to notice any drive-atars or traffic at all. So, you know, you transition to come out here, and that's going one way. Again, you can choose your entry or your exits. Basically, choose your own adventure section. This is just the way I do it. So it's not exactly the same every time. Again, you want some big entry speed. Another big angle entry. Scrub your speed, get you ready. It's going this way sets you up for this section a bit better, but the entry in the other way is a little bit more fun. And then over rotate and make yourself look like an idiot. Watch out for the drive-atar who just stopped moving for some reason. And yeah, so that's both ways. I'm gonna do the other way now. It's not as fun to me, but you know, it's options. But the biggest perk here is that you get a lot of speed to be able to enter. And there's very little drive-atar interference, because what I see online right now is a lot of guys trying to do like the trying to do the drift sections, like the drift zones or whatever you want to call them. But there's really just too much traffic, and it's just not fun when you have to avoid traffic every 3 seconds or you're bumping into each other. This one has really nice open flowing sections. That and basically everybody online flocks to the airport anyway. Yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch going that way. Alright, take what I said about going wide around that crate and just ignore it. It's not as fun, don't do it. But really, I like both ways. But my favorite way is probably to enter either going this way. It's very close because I found the other way first. And then I just kind of tried it going this direction, and I just like... I like the big entry. It's like you can throw on a lot of speed. And you don't need a lot of horsepower for this section either. Like this car is... You guys have seen the build for this car. You know this car. It's not a 900 horsepower Corvette or anything. And it's more than capable of doing this section any way you want it. So yeah, guys, go out there, get drifting. If you have any sections you'd like me to cover, please let me know in the comments below. I've been MrAeroHD, and thank you very much. Peace. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a like, and if you want to see more, click the subscribe button. Also consider becoming a patron at my Patreon page, patreon.com/MrAeroHD. Want to follow me on social media or want to hear the song that you heard in the video? Please check the description.